Hi, and welcome to episode 29 of The Whole Story. I'm joined by PO Paul today, who is going to show us the new Section 58 functionality.
Hot dog. Okay, Charlotte, we've got a new tile here, and I'm going to choose add a proposed section 58, and I'm going to pop it onto 6th Avenue, which is where I like to do my testing. Here we go. So I'm going to drop my pin and just confirm that, yeah, this is the road that I want to use. Continue. I'm going to do a lovely polygon, Charlotte, because that's the sort of considerate guy I am. So we're going to go from here down to here. Double click. That was my lovely polygon. I can put some contact names in here if I want to, maybe get my contractor to be the one that runs the queries for Section 58, that kind of thing. But I'm going to leave these blank, and I'm going to put this in for a date more than 3 months in the future. So we'll go for the 1st of July. This is a 2-year restriction. And I can say here, whole road or part of the road. So you saw me, it was a part road restriction. It was just a carriageway. We could do multiple ones of these. Additional information. So I'm just going to say from the junction with X to the junction with Y, whatever it might be, and continue. Yeah, that all seems to be in order. You can see we've automatically calculated the restriction end date for you when you tell us the duration. Add proposed section 58. Now, what I'm going to do now is sign out, and I'm going to go and log in as a planner. Section 58, restricted works. Let's see what this brings up. Lovely. Okay.
Sorry, Paul. So can you see all of the Section 58s for the whole of England on this page?
Yeah, you can indeed. We struggled for a bit with that, and we came up with various thoughts about, oh, what if we had a page where the admin can choose what 58s they get from which authorities, and there'd be 155 tick boxes, or a drop down where you chose who you wanted. But for the moment, we've just decided that on this page we'll give you everything. You can, of course, export and narrow it down that way. You can, of course, use the API to just choose what you want to see if you're an API user. You can use the open data. These are going to be in the open data, Charlotte. You can use the open data and say, just show me, ones from these organizations. So all these worlds are possible. So I'm just going to go on the start date of the 58. Nearly called it a section 50 there. Always do that. And proposed, apply filters. So there you go. There's the one that I just created. I can look at that. I can view it on the map. There we go. There's that lovely polygon that I just created. We can even measure it, Charlotte. Not that we want to particularly do that, but I can just check that it's more than 30 meters, which a section 58 always should be. There we go. Okay, it's definitely long enough. So there's me as a promoter viewing that section 58. Now, what I want to do is go back in as a highway authority person. And what I'm going to do is I'll just show you how to progress this. So you can see here, now I've created it, I can view it on the map, I can progress it, or I can cancel it. So I'm just going to progress this. And if I put in to yesterday's date, progress to enforce, date must occur today or in the future. We're going to tweak that in the very near future, by the way, because obviously you might well want to put a section 58 into progress for yesterday, when you find out that the resurfacing's been successfully done. Let's see what happens if I try and put in the 1st of July. There you go. Proposed section 58 progressed to in force. Magic. So that will now have, if we go back to our list page of section 58, you can see that this one has a status of in force. We've got ones here that are cancelled. We've got ones that are proposed. So there you go, Charlotte. That's our introduction to section 58 functionality. Hopefully people will start using that. I'm already aware of parties that want to start using that open data for coordination purposes. So it's going to be a real benefit, I think.
Thank you for showing us that, Paul, and we'll see you on our next episode of The Whole Story.